After nearly 2 decades of litigation and one previously rejected plan,
today is a historic day.
A new approach to reforming the First Nations child welfare system.
Every day that we continue to, try to define what an agreement looks like or trying to determine through legal measures how you're going to stop discrimination is another day that a child is in care.
The Indigenous Services Minister is proposing regional deals, so First Nations would decide how to spend more than $35 billion over the next decade.
I believe that the community needs to drive the decision-making.
The government is obligated to fix on-reserve child and family services after a decade-old Canadian Human Rights Tribunal ruling found chronic underfunding and called it discriminatory.
Canada systemically discriminated against every First Nations child across the country. So we need systemic solutions.
But Ottawa's plan is being scrutinized against another, put forward by First Nations chiefs and children's advocates.
What it does is it focuses on how do we make sure every dollar benefits children, youth, and families to the maximum extent. And how do we hold Canada accountable?
We have secured a commitment from the Government of Canada to provide $47.8 billion.
Last year, the previous Liberal government's offer was voted down by chiefs, concerned the money was only earmarked for 10 years and subject to annual reviews.
They were looking for that long-term commitment. This is something that we've secured.
The government's new proposal guarantees more than $4 billion annually after the initial funding runs out in 2034. It's now up to the Human Rights Tribunal to decide which plan to approve based on which approach is the most likely to give First Nations children a better future.